2, 3, 4.
Rev up your engines! It's time for the Scotty Kilmer channel. Is your car making clacky noises when you accelerate and turn like this? Now, in a front-wheel drive car, that means one thing. The CV joints are worn on the outside and they're clacking. We'll jack it up to find out. And when we check inside, we can see the boot is ripped and all the grease has come out, so it's time for a new joint. But in this case, we're going to replace the entire drive shaft with a new unit. These cars are popular. They make tons of these whole brand new units that cost a lot less than just a brand new joint itself. And it's a lot easier to replace the whole thing than it is to take it apart and repair the joint. Now in this case, we're going to jack the car back down on the ground to get this nut off because it's an old car and it's probably going to be stuck, and I'll show you a trick. First we take the cotter pin out with a pair of cutters. Off it comes. Then we take off the clip. Then we get a socket that fits the nut, a cheater bar, and a giant piece of pipe. Then we put it on the nut, put the pipe on top of it, and pull. And when you push hard enough, it comes loose. And now that it's loose, we can jack it back up in the air and start taking it apart. And now we'll stick a jack stand so it won't fall down and squash us. Now we'll get the wheel out of the way. We'll take the nut off. Use the cheater bar and socket again. And leave the nut on a little because we're going to hit it with a hammer to try to knock the tie rod assembly off. Give it a few good taps. And voila. Off it comes. Then we take the bolts off that hold the strut to the assembly here, and it comes off. Now if you notice on the new axle shaft assembly, there's a bearing here. That's held in on the inside on the frame of the car, so we have to loosen the bolt that holds that in so we can slide the whole thing out. It has a bolt on the bottom of it here that you just remove. And there's a clip here that you get a little pair of pliers and squeeze them together to snap the clip out. I use these giant needle nose pliers and do it from the outside here. You can see the clips right there. You just grab them with the pliers. And once you release them, they're loose and you can get the assembly out. And out it comes with a little pull. Yeah. And of course, match them up to make sure they're the same size. A lot of times they send you the wrong ones. Then of course, slide it back in the hole. Then comes the really hard part. You gotta snap that clip back in. It took me a good 15 minutes of wiggling, but I finally got it in. Then the shaft goes back into the axle assembly here. Gotta do a little bit of wiggling. But with enough wiggling, you can get the bolts in. Get them nice and tight. Then put the tie rod back in. Then put a new cotter pin in and bend it over so it doesn't come loose. And tighten up the big lug nut that holds the axle in place. Put the cotter pin in there. Then put on the wheel and we're done. So the next time your CV joints start clacking, why not fix them yourself? And remember, if you have any car questions, just visit the Scotty Kilmer channel. And I'll answer them as soon as this tornado passes over.